Hello and thank you for watching. My name is Merginator and this is the A-Class lobby and the Mazda MX-5 Super 20. This was a specialty car, and special it is because it is fun to drive and it hauls ass down the straights, and it's a little squirrely but very good around the turns as well. Of course, you had your typical Forza mishap even on a straightaway, and this is Virginia International Raceway. I can't remember the actual name of this layout, but it's pretty much the north end infield, I believe. Might be south end. And Honda NSX going slow after a couple mistakes. A lot of people wrecking on turn 1, so up into the top 10. Aston Martin and Ford off into the wall as I claim P7. Later on this same lap, someone goes tumbling down there in the field, and I claim P6. Here we go. This straight line speed on this Mazda is awesome because I am just all over this Ford Mustang as I have the inside line going into turn 1. I kind of missed my braking point and I have to just stand on my brakes to not hit that Mazda and have a huge wreck. And the Ford claims his spot again as the Mazda stays in the grass and tries to play John Deere, and I take P5. The Ford is going to go a little wide here on turn 2 into this little chicane here, but holding on to his spot as I am right behind him and that Mazda is right behind me. Into this next turn though, he makes a little mistake and I'm going to try to capitalize on it, but we go side by side on instead. That RX-7 right behind me, letting him know that he wants top 5, but I'm not going to let him have it if I can, defend him properly. Taking it easy around this turn because it can be a fast turn, but in this car it's just not grippy enough. Ford Mustang kind of makes a mistake going a little wide there, and I capitalize on that and take P4 away from him at the end of lap 3. And I just pretty much finished this race in typical GTR Merginator fashion by doing a nice little tumble. Finished that race in 4th place. Now on to the second race. We have, oh, what the hell is this? Sebring Short. Not my most favorite of tracks, but here I am. I'm already up into P1 momentarily. I'm on the outside and the carnage ensues. Camaro goes spinning, Porsche's spinning, the Ford's on the outside there. I don't know what the hell that is, but it was knocked way wide. And I go from P1 to P10 in one turn, turn 1. That's just how Sebring always seems to start. Gonna kind of get on my acceleration a little too early and knock the, I think that's a Renault Clio, out of my way, so apologies to you, Mr. Yellow Car. I did not mean to do that, even though it looked like a savage, brutal attack. We got the Holden versus Ford here side by side as we go into this section, the S's, before the carnivorous, I don't know why I said carnivorous, but the incredibly long straight, but I claim P6. And I manage my position. This is savage! Oh, god damn it! Came out of nowhere, had nowhere to go, and the Holden and the Ford get their spot back. Temporarily, though, as the Holden taps this car up here, which in turn hits the Ford. The Holden tries to hold his position, and then hits the Ford, and I claim all of their positions, and now I'm in P3. Oh man, that's how that race finished. I was behind a TVR there, and one more lap and I probably would have caught up to him. It's really ridiculous how a Mazda MX-5 is able to keep up with all these badass cars in A-Class. And turn 1 at Maple Valley Reverse is actually really clean. I was really just kind of flabbergasted by that. And then I messed it up by knocking this Skyline out of the way, so I'm sorry about that. I wasn't expecting him to go as slow as he did, and I did not have any self-awareness there, so that was my fault. But there's a lot of mistakes here in this hopper that include mistakes for myself. Usually I don't make this many mistakes, but I am just tapping people wide left and right, at least once in every race it seems like, as I follow Chuck here into the grass and sand. He spins out. Nice little maneuver back onto the track. Later on in lap 1, I get past this, I forget what it is. Is it a Mazda? Or is that a Nissan? I can't remember. That guy does bust some move out there. He goes wide as well. Shelby Cobra drifting around this fast right-hander into the long, dreadful left-hander here to finish up lap 1. And I'm just going to cruise right on by him as the rainfall starts here at Maple Valley. And I just kind of hot lap and finish in P5. Another top 5 finish. This car, a lot of fun to drive. Very last race of this session here at Lime Rock. I'm in P1. Don't know how, must have been my lap times. Samposi straight, bridge. Gonna go as the... What is this? What is that right there? Another Nissan. Nissan on my inside there. On the outside, but on the inside from this next turn. He's gonna hold his position really well as this Ferrari behind me makes his presence well known. I can't take these corners nearly as fast as him, but these straights will be mine as I eat them up, gobble them up. And fast right-hander here, just be careful you're not going too fast because that tire wall will reach out and grab you. Another fast right-hander here, going downhill. He goes a little too wide into the grass. I capitalize P1. Ferrari makes room for him to return to the track. Another fast right-hander here. I love Lime Rock. If you just connect with all these turns, it's a really fast, fun racetrack. That will finish lap 1. Lap 2, sector 1. The Ferrari makes his way past me. I get a little squirrely there and tap into him. Just a racing accident there. But he holds his position around the turns as I get into the straight line and get right up his ass. I'm going to try to make the maneuver here to get my spot back. But I just can't hold on to it as he holds his line on the outside there. No contact. I'm a little all over the place. This car is iffy sometimes. I kind of make a mistake there, turn in too early, and the Ferrari just didn't give me any room. That wasn't his fault. That was purely my fault for miscalculating my apex there. So I finish lap 2 in P2 as I try to catch up to him. And look at the power of this thing. If this was any other course, I probably would have just beat the hell out of this Ferrari, but his grip was a lot better than mine. Holding his position down into lap 3 as I make another mistake there. Lap 6, this is how the race ends. And there's some sort of contact up there, and I can't see anything until it's too late. So I'm in P2, and I'm trying to grasp to stay within the podium. There he goes. And I will be able to hold my position as Chuck enters, and I finish this race flying through the finish line in 3rd place. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more racing, subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next race. Bye-bye. Also, real quick, thank you so much for a wonderful 2017. I hope your New Year's was amazing. Hope your whole holiday season was amazing. And let's keep kicking ass for 2018. Drive safe, be clean, and I'll see you on the track. Bye-bye.